I've been going through some things and I ain't thinking clearly. Praying every day, but I don't think he hear me. In my own world, but this shit getting leery. Taking all these drugs, knowing well they ain't heal me. I've been going through some things and I ain't thinking clearly. Praying every day, but I don't think he hear me. In my own world, but this shit getting leery. Taking all these drugs, knowing well they ain't heal me. Popping all these pills, I wanna do with my emotions. Smoking and drinking. Now a nigga floating, going fast when I'm driving, going through the motions. Feel like I'm alone. How this shit go unnoticed? How you about to hand that feed you? Ungrateful motherfucker, I should leave. Why you stealing from me, nigga, and you ain't need to? My mama said it'll be the niggas right beneath you, or right beside you, they'll stab you in your back. Get caught up in the jam and no rat. That's a fact, niggas switch cheaper than that. They envy you cause they wanna be where you at. I've been going through some things and I ain't thinking clearly. Praying every day, but I don't think he hear me. In my own world, but this shit getting leery. Taking all these drugs, knowing well they ain't heal me. I've been going through some things and I ain't thinking clearly. Praying every day, but I don't think he hear me. In my own world, but this shit getting leery. Taking all these drugs, knowing well they ain't heal me. I done OD, detox off liquor for a whole week. Cold sweat 3 days, I didn't get no sleep. All I drunk was fluids, I couldn't even eat. Felt like I was gonna die. Looking in the mirror, about to cry. Like, how did I get like this? I'm asking God why. I got kids that love life, so I gotta cherish mine. I was out for 30 hours, man, I'm glad that I survived. And even after that, I kept popping pills. Smoking and drinking, cause I love how it feels. I could die by a bullet or a pill. I've been going through some things, I don't know how to feel. I've been going through some things and I ain't thinking clearly. Praying every day, but I don't think he hear me. In my own world, but this shit getting leery. Taking all these drugs, knowing well they ain't heal me. I've been going through some things and I ain't thinking clearly. Praying every day, but I don't think he hear me. In my own world, but this shit getting leery. Taking all these drugs, knowing well they ain't heal me.
It can't be bad forever. Just keep going. Real shit. Love yourself, man, when nobody else does.
Let me get that mute button off of there. You dig? What's up? This your boy Dr. Hood. We back with another exclusive DRH19D. If you didn't know, we got a Fat King Palm. We just taking it real light today. You know, we got a lot of things coming up, you know, in our life, a lot of big things that we're gonna be doing. So, hey, why not just take a time out and blow one and react to some of this content? You know, these simp traps. We're talking about simp traps today. Okay, you guys pull on up, hit the like button. Pretty soon we're gonna have the super chats and monetization and everything. We about 2/3 of the way there. We just gotta get over the hump. So you guys fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to make men high value again, you know, over here on this channel. That's, you know, we're doing it, man. We're doing it, believe it. Okay, so if you guys don't already know, Blac Chyna, Rob Kardashian's baby's mom. You know, I hope some of the fellas pull up. We got the Mount Simpmore. We put Rob Kardashian on the Mount Simpmore. You guys can go ahead and check out that show. Go back in the archives. We got plenty of shows in the archives. But how he got on there, and so she makes the news again because this is what she do. She makes the fucking news. But apparently, you know, she's trying to get her shit together, right? And there's nothing wrong with a woman that wants to make herself, just humiliate herself, do things that are so disrespectful to herself that it does nothing good for her image, does nothing, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to be a woman, you want to be a man, you want to just go out there and destroy your fucking life, okay? Now, the problem is when you try to come back and act like you're just this brand new piece of slab or something. Okay, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Okay, that ain't gonna work. Who we got here in the building? Willie B, what up? What up? Uh-oh. We're gonna put D Wade on there. You know we're gonna put D Wade on there. I think he's well deserving of the achievement. This is shit you have to achieve. You can't just wake up and be on Mount Sempmore, right? None of you guys are just gonna wake up and be on this board right here. I don't care who you are, what you're doing. This is an honor that it takes time. It takes years to get on the Mount Sempmore, right? It takes years. What's going on, Splash?
What's good with it?
Oh, we just cooking.
Oh, you cooking?
We just cooking up some of this roast beef. The longer what they say, the longer you let it cook, the better it gets.
Right.
We cooking some roast beef. Anyway, we got Blac Chyna. We got Blac Chyna on the roster today. So this is the transformation, and it's a simp trap. I think a lot of women, this is what they do, and a lot of you guys, you fuck with women, and they're from a different spot. They're from Detroit. They're from Atlanta. They're from Seattle. I know a lot of Seattle brides that was slawed out. Shout out to my boy Platinum. Slaw. He uses that word a lot. Okay, they slawed out. Dudes done smashed them, right? And then they try to move to another state and act like those slabs are brand new again. It's like as soon as you get off this plane, you see you walk through the little tunnel and you see the little lady. She looked like she ready to smile at everybody and wave it. Hey, enjoy your flight, enjoy your stay. Are you coming or going? All of this bullshit. And you think just because you do that, oh, it's a fair exchange, right? But see, that's the transformation simp trap that we're talking about. So who's gonna be the simp that falls for Blac Chyna? Okay, her last baby's dad ended up on this wall right here. Okay, okay, along with Russell Wilson's ass. He shoot me 20,000. I'll get him off the wall. Okay.
He ain't never gonna do that. He's gonna be a simp forever.
Kanye West. We've been thinking about getting him off of there. He's been pretty quiet lately. Okay. I think he should get off there for good time. Good. He's been doing good lately. I haven't been hearing him.
Hey, he get a different classification.
Yeah, we could reclassify him. Okay. We got to get the whole panel in here. It just can't be two guys. It got to be the whole panel, right? Will Smith, I don't know if his shit is permanent. He's going to have to divorce Jada Pinkett, right? They're going to have to get into a divorce. He's going to have to suck it up. I know he's going to lose $100 million. He's going to have to suck that shit up, bro.
Why did something just cross my mind? I was just thinking of Tyrese.
What did he do?
No, I'm just saying Tyrese cries about bitches and he be worried about his ex's shit too much. That's something.
Okay.
That's borderline hoeing it.
Well, those will get you on. You'll at least get a review. Your name. If your name comes across the desk, you can get a fucking review.
He been arguing over child support. That nigga's over there mad.
That's right. Okay, so I caught Chyna. This is what I do, Dr. Hood. We in these YouTube streets. We in the real streets. Okay, so let's look at Chyna. This is like some shit right before, and this is the shit I be talking about because I see this all the time with this transformation, this simp trap, right?
Yeah.
I see it all the time where women, they think, they can go to the gym for 2 weeks. They take pictures of, they do 3 fucking sets. Like, bitch, did you just put your fucking phone down and prop that shit up so you could do 3 fucking sets?
Let me tell you, the only time a bitch is gonna change is when she say, I'm sick of this. Them bitches
Okay.
are just doing it for likes.
Okay. As soon as you find out that those likes isn't gonna make you lose weight,
You're depressed.
then you're gonna be like, okay. So I got Chyna, and we could all say, oh, he's dwelling on the past and all of this shit. But hey, I got some shit.
Nobody wants to get checked out. Go get checked out. It's sad. And it really blows the fuck out of me. And y'all want people to represent for the black community, for real. I don't give a fuck about the driver, seriously. And we're gonna represent for the black community, do that. Go get the shot. Take the shot every 10 years.
Hell yeah.
The same shit that you have to do, the same thing that you have to do to enroll your kids. If you got kids. After all them fucking abortions and private.
Does this bitch got kids? Like you worried about other motherfuckers' kids. Do you got fucking kids while you're at a goddamn, that looked like a baggage claim. So you're at an airport popping off to motherfuckers you don't know. This isn't a way somebody's baby's mom is supposed to be acting out here. Okay? Running around doing all this shit, gonna get your nigga in a fight. You're lucky you got bodyguards there, because your niggas, you're walking through somewhere, your bitch is talking crazy like this, you're gonna get into a fucking fight. She's gonna get you into a fight to where you're gonna have to defend yourself. Somebody's gonna be whooping your ass over what this disrespectful, loud, rude, obnoxious woman is doing. What's going on, rehabilitated Pookie?
What's up with you, man?
Oh, we're trying to slow cook, man. We got the slow cooker on. Thanks for everybody that came out. These videos, we keeping them up, man. We ain't gonna go do the Patreon thing to where after the streams we just start putting on Patreon, man. We're trying to grow this thing, man. There's too many simps out here in this world. Today, we talking about the transformation simp traps. Okay, these women that move out of state, try to do this shit. I guess she got baptized. She took some of the BBL out. I don't know if they could get it all out. And every woman, you see every woman, taking selfies and shit, laying on their stomach and shit because they can't sit on that booty. Because they got a BBL, they gotta get on the airplane and buy all 3 seats and shit so they could lay their goofy ass down, because they think that having a fucking BBL is more important than your fucking health. And all you need is some good self-esteem. You could save yourself thousands of fucking dollars. Okay. Then I see the ones that want to get transformation. They want to get work done on a body, but bitch, you don't even work out. You're not like this health nut that's in the gym all the time, and it's like, well, I've been in this gym, let me just do this or do that. You're not that. You're one that doesn't work out at all.
Right. You just want the free body.
Right. They're not giving out free bodies. Only free bodies you're gonna get is the fucking bodies, because them niggas is running through your ass.
I feel you, girl. I feel you. That's what. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Fuck, bro.
Hell yeah.
So this is why grandparents is dying and shit. My grandmama been dead. Check this out. My grandmama been dead.
R.I.P.
Well, she's like a 5-year-old right now.
Who is that?
This is Blac Chyna. This is Blac Chyna. The transformation.
I thought she took all that stuff off.
Well, we're gonna get into that, but this is 2 weeks ago, just in case motherfuckers. Well, not 2 weeks ago, but you know what I mean. You know, just a motherfucker like, wait a minute, how can because I know I can't just change who the fuck I am, right?
Right.
Overnight and shit.
No,
And
that
this
shit takes
big
work.
transformation, and women are advocating for this shit. You know, oh, she's changed. Oh, she went to church. She got baptized and shit. So now what? I'm supposed to respect this bride and treat her like no. Does that mean all the bodies go away?
That water was not holy. She got baptized in.
Let me get this back up here.
I've been there. That people that's richer and gonna keep getting rich. And the poor is gonna get poorer. So go get the fucking vaccine and stop being stupid, ho.
Hell yeah. Preach.
Nah, I knock niggas out for a living, ho. And I'm a
So you're somewhere and your girl's sitting up here talking about she knock niggas out for a living, hoe and all that. Like, bitch, if you don't get your ass over here,
Right.
if you don't get your motherfucking ass over here, okay?
You're not going to knock nobody out.
You're not gonna be knocking nobody out. Sit your drunk ass down before you get us both fucked up in here.
Right. Where you get me fucked up in here.
You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker,
Right.
think you gotta be a gangster not to want a dumbass bride like this? So
Right.
I gotta be a fucking gangster, and motherfucker, you know, I let my bitch talk this much shit. Let's rewind a little bit of this shit.
Preach.
Nah, I knock niggas out for a living, ho. And I'm a real bitch. No cap. From DC, from fucking DC to Miami to LA.
What?
That's like living in what's up. You can't fuck with me. Can't get in my business. And this is all real rap shit. No cap shit.
Salute Don Shotta 24. Salute Don Shotta. Oh, Willie B said he on the way, man. Willie B, come on, man. Cause this right here, this is something we gotta break down. I mean, this is ridiculous, you know.
And all the bitches like laughing and shit like them hyenas. All that.
Yeah.
So basically because she got some money, she can beat everybody up and everybody's broke bitches and is that what it is?
That's what it looks like. Let me see. Let me check this out right here. Let me get up in here.
Like where?
Incredibly
Like, where's
interesting what's going on with Blac.
No, go ahead.
Like where's her man at though? Like so if it jump off, if he get into it with they got dudes with him, where's her man at?
Looked like she had some bodyguards or something, but
She's gonna be caught in the book.
looked like it. Let me see.
Chyna right now. And if you guys don't know, she is going through a major transformation, and not in the way you probably think. She's doing a major make under where she's dissolving fillers in her face. She's reducing certain modifications she's made on her body. And it seems to be that she is actualizing her rebirth in Christ. And it is so refreshing to see that. Now
It's so refreshing. It only been a couple months. See, that's why I don't be believing motherfuckers, bro. You know, I done been to jail. You know what I'm saying? And you get up in there and you get motherfuckers get to talking about all this religious shit. Immediately, niggas get to being on this religious ass kick, bro. And then as soon as you see that nigga out on the streets, he's back on the same fucking bullshit he was on. You know?
See, people think when somebody just tells you that they're going to do something, that you should just automatically believe them. Like no, that the change comes in your actions.
Right.
You don't just get to walk up one day. You don't get to walk up one day and say, "Oh, nigga, I'm not selling no dope no more." But then, but then a couple of days later, you see me copping some weed or selling. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes in your actions.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you sing it to the choir. Sing it to the fucking choir, bro.
We live in a time where you can just say anything and you're just supposed to believe what these people say. There's no action behind it. You know, there's nothing. We can just talk about what we're going to do, and that's what we're doing now. You don't have to do nigga, I'm a big rapper. You know? I ain't sold a record, but nigga, I'm a big rapper.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck are you really? What is she
Right.
really? So you've been like this for 20 plus years. You've been running around here thotting, bullshitting, disrespecting yourself. And then just because you want to get saved or whatever the fuck it is, in 2 months, everybody's supposed to forget all of the bullshit. Everybody's supposed to forget this fucking video with you in the goddamn mall showing your ass. Okay? Then we got to play this shit again.
He wants to get checked out. Go get checked out. It's sad. And it really blows the fuck out of me. And y'all want people to represent for the black community, for real.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the driver. Seriously. And we're gonna represent for the black community, do that. Go get the shot. Take the shot every 10 years.
Hell yeah.
The same shit that you have to do, the same thing that you have to do to enroll your kids. If you do got kids. After all them fucking abortions that probably bitches are
I feel you, girl. I feel you. That's
what
hell yeah.
Fuck, bro.
Hell yeah.
So this is why grandparents is dying and shit. My grandmama been dead. Check this out. My grandmama been dead. My grandmama been dead.
R.I.P.
And I've been that. That people that's richer is gonna keep getting rich. And the poor is gonna get poorer. So go get the fucking vaccine and stop being stupid, hoe.
Hell yeah. Preach.
Nah, I knock niggas out for a living, hoe.
She knocked niggas out for a living. You see what we're dealing with today? Appreciate y'all, man. Hit that like button. You say what?
Wasn't she in a celebrity fight?
I think so.
And she lost. So what is she talking about?
Did she lose? She lost, huh?
I think so.
Now I think she whooped somebody's ass.
But if you go watch it, honestly, in the fight in the hood, I think she did fight, and it wasn't looking too good. But I don't know. I gotta look. I just be, But I think she was in a celebrity fight.
Let me pull up this other clip.
Who's that? Chef? What up, Chef?
Now that's Splashy Al.
Oh, yeah, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, you gotta be a strong guy to deal with a girl like her.
We can't forget how she trapped the Kardashian boy.
Her mother, Tokyo Tony, actually has gone on social media to talk about her fear about secret societies and them possibly having a hold on Blac Chyna, who is now reclaiming her name Angela White. Well, what is the truth here? Well, I'll only tell you what I know and what can be observable, and we're going to have to just take an observation of how she transforms even further. With that being said, let's go through what we know for now. Hold on to your butts, secure your wigs, stay right there. We're going to go through it.
looking at this and the road in this.
I'd like to thank the sponsor of this video, Health with Natalie. This is a collagen supplement that you can put in your cold or hot drinks.
Listen, bitch.
And it supports a multitude of great things, such as youthful,
Listen.
Dissolving her facial fillers and reducing certain modifications she's done on her body. But what has actually brought her to do this?
So does this mean that she's not damaged goods anymore, or what does this mean, right? Because we know it's gonna be a simp ass nigga that's gonna be on one fucking knee looking like a straight sucker, right? Like that's one thing that I don't think any of us can disagree about.
She's gonna find her a little Tay Diggs.
She gonna find her a little Tay Diggs that believes that she's always been this virtuous queen, even with a body count more than
Hookers.
A fucking Gary Payton or some shit.
More than a prostitute.
You know what I'm saying? And this is the type of woman that will be in your city. She fucked with at least 20, 30 dudes like that you can name without even getting stuck, right? 20 guys, 15 guys, right? And then she'll go to another state and act like she's got a boyfriend and shit and post them all on fucking Facebook and shit. Like we haven't seen this shit before, right? Right, guys?
Hoes get fed up too.
Right, guys? Does this mean that oh, send the link, man. Send the link. Send the link. Send it. I want the president to pull up in this motherfucker. Joe Biden, what the fuck you think about this shit? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? What kind of, would you marry this, Joe?
Yeah.
And why not? Okay.
That's a good question.
What are we doing here? Let me see. We're talking about that standard issue. Okay, so what did Blac Chyna have before? Let's at least so we can know what we're talking about here. Okay?
I don't even remember her without surgery.
What did she have before? Did she have that badunkadunk? She had that badunkadunk, huh?
Where's the badunkadunk at? Let me see.
At the bottom.
Oh, hell no. Oh, you're talking about like a couple months ago?
Nah, yeah. What did she have? What was her slab looking like? So what's the significance though? All of this significance.
Her shit looked like it was probably the anchor before she got the surgery taken out.
The anchor?
Her shit was looking funny, bro. Them little cheeks be looking weird, bro. I ain't even gonna cap.
Ooh, shit. Hey,
I'd
man,
rather take a chick that's just
y'all, man, too much.
thin.
Too much, bro.
I'll take a little thin bitch first.
Too much, bro.
Leak, because I only learned about it very recently. A friend actually text messaged me about it yesterday, and then today there was an article that actually published that she was very out in the open about this on her Instagram, on her social media platforms. So what we have seen in the recent years with Blac Chyna is a very embroiled scandal. She has been in the headlines with Rob Kardashian, and they're very tumultuous.
There go my boy Rob Kardashian, a motherfucking member of the Simp Olympics, the goddamn Mount Simpmore. There go fucking Rob right there with his smiley ass face, thinking that this bride is a fucking dime. Another motherfucker that could do a lot better. I think simping is when you can do a lot better too. Yeah, I don't hear men talking about that a lot. I think it's definitely simping when you could have done a lot fucking better, and you settle for some shit that is low grade, bottom of the barrel. I think it should constitute. We gotta make that shit fit.
Hey, listen, that applies to a lot of guys They're just shacked up in the house, tired of looking.
You gotta bring back shaming.
They're like, oh, this is cool. Fuck it. I'll stay with this bitch.
We gotta bring it back. Hold everybody accountable. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody.
That's how it used to be. Motherfuckers made sure we was all like, if a motherfucker looked kind of weak, we'll just, rough his ass up real quick. Like nigga, you better make sure you're on your shit. Like, we was doing push-ups and like you just couldn't sit around and not do none. Like somebody might jump on you.
We was really sharp
at least. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. That's the environment that they're trying to get rid of. When they say there's a war against masculinity, that's just masculine motherfuckers just doing masculine shit. Not running around simping, writing fucking love letters and shit to a bitch that don't give a fuck about you and will disrespect your ass in the drop of a fucking hat, right? Like Blac, I wouldn't even fuck with her. I'm scared of bitches like that. Like, oh shit, this bitch flying out the handle. She's talking about she'll fight, nigga. Like if I see a bitch like this,
and I'm a real bitch. No,
that's all you gotta say, and I'm out of there. You say that one fucking thing, I'm out of there, bro. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh hell no. Be like, hey, my mom is I gotta go pick up this shit and then drop it. I got shit to do. Right? And then I'm never gonna see you again. That's how we're gonna. You don't have to argue. And all of this shit that people on YouTube, they make it seem like these relationships and these decisions are that big of a deal, big of an issue. It's simple. I'm not even gonna call her. I'm gonna block her number, right? I was already smart enough not to pick her up in my good whip, right? She don't even know what that motherfucker looked like. This bitch don't know where the fuck I live, right? That's how you gotta vet. That's a part of vetting. You feel me? So yeah, yeah, you used to talk to me. Not no more, bitch. I heard you looking for Candyman, bitch.
Engagement that failed, and then she went through the whole lawsuit with his sisters, the Kardashians, in which she lost. Right. And so I would imagine a lot of this
tried to sue this nigga's family. Tried to sue this nigga's family.
Right.
Lawsuits and lawyers and shit. She waking up, taking a shit, showering and shit to go meet some lawyers to sue your motherfucking ass. And then what would another simp do? Think just because she took her BBL off? So just because she took her fucking BBL off, does that mean that she won't sue the next nigga's family? Come on, man. Toxic.
What we don't see probably pushed her to the bottom of the barrel and really had her cornered in where she really couldn't go anywhere else. And I definitely have been in those type of situations where I can't help my situation anymore. So I have to look to another power and another source to help me. Now,
help you do what? Run around iced out, cussing at motherfuckers at the mall, fucking. You're living in the Kardashians' fucking house that you don't appreciate. Like I could see if you was an appreciative type of bitch, but you're not. You want to disrespect and embarrass this fucking man every chance you get. To me, that a motherfucker that don't deserve shit, bro. I don't got no sympathy for a motherfucker like that, bro. How do you guys feel? Right? Just a motherfucker that just goes through life and don't give a fuck about nothing, don't appreciate shit. I don't know if I got too much love for that. Even my kids, I'm like, shit, maybe some of them are a little more respectful than the other. I'm like, hey, man, you got to know where I'm from, man. It was a cold love type of deal growing up, That's what I remember. You know, I couldn't just disrespect motherfuckers and get shit. I couldn't. Entitlement.
Here's another thing. I find it very interesting as to what has been illustrated to us as far as like what she's been involved with. Now, I do want to say that her mother actually took to social media to cry out about what she believes was happening to Blac Chyna, such as a secret society taking over and possibly even taking more escalation with Blac Chyna, and she even feared for her own life and safety. Take a listen.
When the Illuminati come for Angela, because they're going to come. They're going to come.
Man, is she on some type of dope? What the hell is going on?
Sure.
Nothing I can do. I don't ever.
Her mom's
want to
really
go
over
around
there
my
mad
daughter.
because she can't get them Blac Chyna's pockets.
Not alone. Not without 2 pistols and a pit bull. I feel marked for death with her because they do these things so they can get up. Oh, my mama died.
Hey, hold up. She said she had
Only
2
with the Lord.
pistols with a pit bull. Oh, damn it.
Hey, her mom is on the same delusional, toxic bullshit that she's on. I'm not surprised.
She said she had 2 pistols.
I blame her mom, bro. Her mom is fueling that, all of it.
That way, this way, this way, this way.
Let me see, man. I gotta pull up this Google, man. I gotta.
Man,
see
you gotta
this
go
Blac
dig
Chyna.
deep. Her mom.
I gotta see this Blac Chyna's fucking net worth, man. I'm sorry. This is what I do. I'm not trying to pocket watch or pick on motherfuckers.
No, she
but
got
when
us.
when I see motherfuckers out here,
where the fuck?
I like
to.
to
Swear I just saw that fucking
5 million. Hold on, I thought she hit OnlyFans for them racks. Like, what's up with
It's
that?
only 110. I might
5 million.
that with the forces.
34 years old. She got a little bag though, but I mean not for a chick that was fucking with a Kardashian though. 5 million's not nothing for I think anybody dating or fucking with a Kardashian. You feel me? That's not nothing, man. Those guys will throw a party that costs 5 million. You know. And just the visibility and all, you know. Yeah. It's pocket watching, bro. I got to do that because when you see people, it's a circus. So I'm like, damn, you know, he's doing all of that. How much is he getting paid? Because I saw people do this crazy shit for nothing. Like, why would you do this ridiculous shit and humiliate yourself for nothing? You feel me?
Already. And I got things to do out here. Young. I'm saying right now, Chyna, you are done out here. They gonna get you. They gonna get you next. Don't say I didn't say it. I'm gonna prepare for it. I really am. They're gonna tear her down. They're gonna put her on
she's
drugs.
off meth, bro.
She don't speak up for herself. She don't do. She sit in that house like a hermit.
She's not in the house like a hermit. We just seen her. We just fucking seen her.
From DC, from fucking DC to Miami to LA. That's like living in what's up. You can't fuck with me. Can't get in my business.
Right. We can't. How can't we get in your fucking business? You see what I'm saying? And you guys pull up, man.
Hey. She sounds like she's 15.
12. 15 of
Right.
them, literally. Bro,
You
I'm
know,
like, what's really good with this chick, bruh?
if you, but hey, I've been starting to listen to how females talk, and a lot of these females still sound like little girls.
No growth at all.
No growth. They don't
No
sound like
growth at
women.
all. And
Like
that's such a turn off. That's
man,
such a turn off.
Hey, listen,
right.
bro. Some of them sit down for a year and a half, man.
When did this shit start, man? Because I thought it was the Jay-Z. Remember Jay-Z came out way back in the day? He was like 30's the new 20. Remember that shit?
30's
Right.
30's the new 20. Like, damn, was he saying that that's like what society feels like, or was he trying to roll back
No,
the time? You know what I'm saying?
He was telling
That's
the
what
truth.
he was feeling, bro. That's how Jay-Z felt. Jay-Z feels 30.
Your coverage is Borgin. Your joint's Borgin. Yeah.
Nah, yeah. 20 is the new 10-year-old. So the 25-year-old, she's 15. You know, it's just a bunch of kids.
That's what we're doing. Why the fuck did I have to? You know, like as soon as I jumped off the porch, shit was serious. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit was serious, man.
Right.
Ray motherfucking Midnight. Shit was serious, man.
Yeah.
Right. What's up with it, my guy?
What's up with it, man? The headquarters squad.
Somebody's echoing.
Hold on. Let me mute the other spot. My bad.
Hey, man, you guys ain't got no avatars, man.
Hold on.
Yo. Nah, you do, Ray. You
do.
Yeah. These guys.
Oh, they got
I do got
we ain't cammed up, but we at least got to be avatars.
Gotta have an avatar, part of presentation.
A dope avatar.
Live stream etiquette.
Come on, y'all.
Live stream etiquette. That's just info for them to know.
You should be promoting your shit at the very least. Everybody should have some shit to promote at the very least.
You gotta treat it like your profile picture.
He dig.
Yeah. That's why this is the first time I switched mine up. For the first time I had a channel from the original one. I was like, okay, let me flip it up because I be in these super chats now, waiting on Hood to get here so I can start dropping in the headquarters, because this is the headquarters. When I'm in the streets and these YouTube streets.
Well, when I'm in the streets, I got my other one. When I'm in the streets, I got my other joint.
Oh, okay, that's right.
I don't got this one in the streets.
But
this is the brand. This is like
yeah, I was gonna say.
You know how McDonald's logo is just real simple. You know, I wanted
everybody don't know you're part of the other ones though.
All right, this is my little cryptocurrency little thing.
Yeah,
I'll be trying to promote to black people, you know, because we're gonna get left behind.
Right.
Hey,
you know, we all need to get in crypto.
Hood and Troy, listen.
I'm scared of that.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up and down what my first live stream looks like other than the gaming shit. It'll probably be me because I stay up all night unless Fatty's on when he gets started with his shallow realm, because I don't want to be in the way with that because I already know everybody gonna be on that, and me and Hood is probably gonna be an integral part of that whenever he hops on in the middle of the night. But it'll probably be some late night streams, you get what I mean? But it'll be, I would hope that when you guys tap in, because whenever you guys tap in, you guys will be part of the important people, you know, kind of like how Fatty do with Ali and you. You know what I'm saying, Hood? So
yeah,
it'll be a Midnight Marauders. I think when I do a panel stream,
I come to the spaces where I feel welcome. You know.
Yeah. That's where you see, yeah. And slide in, slide out, pause on the other ones.
I just got on the one panel because Flames was on there.
Hey, you gotta start hitting these streets with us, Troy.
They tried to get on me.
Oh, what? It depends on where you at. You gotta be ready. You gotta have thick skin, no matter where you pop in.
You never know where you pop in.
Right, you know, you don't even know what you popping into. Some dude might take your words the wrong way in the track, and you know how you are, Troy. You just, you know, you gotta be able to take that, but let them know you ain't no sucker. You know what I'm saying? You what we portray as Cody out here, that, you know, stay 10 on who you are. That's all it is. Cause me and Hood ain't going for none of that fuck shit from no nigga out here.
Yeah, I done went in on dudes.
Yeah.
I'm not even.
Hood them got outrageous on the motherfucker. If I say Hood, man.
I'm not even about to raise my. I'm not. Niggas know who I am, man.
Well, cause no, it's okay to raise because you're passionate.
Right,
you know,
right. I'm passionate. Yeah.
It's a difference when you have a good conversation, and sometimes things get a little tense. You know, it's just really more passion. It's when it becomes insulting when you know, like, you start feeling like, wait, he might not be winning his argument. He's getting insulted. You get what I'm saying? But what I was saying to you guys, it'll probably be like something like Midnight Marauders. Ain't that a good name for it?
Yeah.
Midnight Marauders. That would be the panel, you know what I mean?
It's up, and it's another option.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna
work
on
be a go-to.
Right, it's gonna be.
We need to start some more channels. Yeah, right.
It's just another outlet, but they gonna know. Like when I go out, I let folks know Dr. Hood is my home base. You know what I'm saying? That's why you know what I'm saying. I told them I've been in these streets, but I started feeling comfortable on panels from Hood shit first. You know, as far as the home base in Fight Club, but yeah,
this is the first one I really just bid on.
Yeah, and then it's the best thing to do as he's building, because when he, you know, because his name is known and it's starting to get known like mine in the streets, even though he's been out here, but he's starting to, you know, I mean, people starting to pick up traction. You get what I'm saying? So it's good.
Well, I just got to get my my second win, you know.
Yeah, listen, in the time, yeah, absolutely.
Because I did a lot of videos that wasn't really getting no traction, like a lot of videos. So, like right now, like as much energy as I had, if I could muster up that much energy just to bang out some fresh new shit, I think it'll catch. Because I can make an overwhelming amount of content. You know, I got like a machine. And then everybody else, like a team coming together, it's more content, you know.
Yep, and it's getting more. I'm getting more confident to be like, fuck it, and just go on. I already did my few streams of the game and shit, but that's just fun. That's hobby shit. But it's a good introduction to getting me on there. But once I, you know, get the right thumbnail, I already know how I want to come. It's just a matter of me being like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go on one night. And, you know, tag in the folks that can, like you guys, even though it's late, be like, hey man, this is what I'm doing. Y'all tap in. If not, I'll go alone for like maybe 40 minutes. I'll go.
Once I learn how to set the videos up while I'm on there, it's over.
Oh, that's simple shit. That's the simple part. But it's just more about the content appeal, thumbnails kind of shit. What's your Cause see, what you don't know, Hood, I was tapped into Angry Man's Discord, and he had a class about his content. He had a master class that I was like, damn, I wish Hood was here. He could have took some of these gems. Like I learned a lot about Chat GPT that I didn't know that will work wonders for your show, bro. As far as description and headline, he gave some good jewels, you know. A couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. I got a whole new you know, I got a whole new studio. I'm about to build a whole new jump off.
But to answer your question on this, or because I didn't tap in, I'm just seeing the picture, and I had just brought this. We brought this up on Fatty's show about it was, I don't know if you was, I think you was in the comments. So it was about silicone and shit, and and I brought up this situation with Blac Chyna because I've seen her, that third picture, okay? That third picture. And I'm listening. And I'm going to stand on this, you guys. She looks way more better without that shit than she did with it. And I mean,
you act like you saw the box or something. Like what?
No, I know what she looked like when she was at her prime, when she was a stripper before she got with Tiger, when she first got, you know, before Tiger. She was
Bro,
a well-known
she just
stripper.
got the work done.
No.
How long ago?
Well, it was a little bit. It was while she was a stripper. It was while she was.
No, I'm talking about the work done to reverse it.
Oh yeah, that's fresh. She just had some after pictures.
Yeah, that shit's not. You just can't go suck shit out and everything's just.
Well, I'm talking about in her face. Now her booty's gonna look like deflated.
Booty's gonna look
yeast.
fucked up. Bro.
Yeah, booty's gonna look bad.
At best, it's gonna look fucked up at best.
But the fillers that's been taken from her face in this third picture, she looks back. You can see her actual dimples.
Hopefully it'll be a testimony to other younger women. Like, man, we don't give a fuck. Well,
no, we don't.
How about you guys? Do you guys care if a girl got a fucking BBL?
Well, this is look. Here's what we said yesterday, and I'm gonna repeat what's yesterday. And this is what I said because Donald really haven't, and Lou or somebody else said they actually fucked or just got done. They fuck with girls with BBLs, and then there was a terminology of the BBLs. The Brazilian butt means it's more of a fat transfer, not the plastic surgery, which is a difference. Because see, I don't mind you taking skin from a one part to adding to other. There's a difference.
That's unnatural, bro. What are we talking
about? Well,
we're putting two unnatural fucking things and then trying to make one better than the other, bro. We can't do that.
Well, is bodybuilding natural?
More natural than taking skin from one part of the body and putting it on another. What are we talking about?
Bodybuilding is not more natural because you're injecting 90% of them inject themselves with steroids to look like that. And we know what the last thing.
We're talking about the ones that's doing it the right way.
Wait a minute, but no, I know that, but I'm saying
some people body build, but they don't have to be extreme competition type motherfuckers. Like I could go on a 6 month, to where we're hitting the gym and I'm bodybuilding.
But
right? I don't have to come out of there looking like Lee Haney.
But Lee Haney cut the line though. He didn't run the whole race. He said, I'm gonna go meet y'all at the finish line. Y'all could go run the race. I'll beat you there. He didn't run the race. No different than black women do. This is my point. Fat transfers is more natural because you're transferring skin.
How can we even say that? Go ahead, bro.
And then you could be opposing to it. That's fine. That's for me personally. That's the most I will accept as far as you altering your natural body. I don't like the silicone, the anything that's injected into your body to make your body plump. It's no different than you injecting fruit and make a GMO. It's really the same thing. You see how big the strawberries done got, the bigger the chicken wings done got since we was little. That's GMO. So they injecting.
You got a little bit of static in there. Just a little.
Can you hear me now? Oh, that's because my fan on the computer. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's good.
And then I had it faded away. I wasn't really right next to the computer. You can hear me better now?
Yeah, it got a tiny little zap in there, but it's good.
This just the laptop. But that's really what it is. For me, for me, would I ever mess with a girl with a plastic surgery? Long as it ain't ant body, the more natural it looks. Because he said on there, man, if you got the basement done, like if you got the basement job done, that's when you could feel the actual silicone. You know what I mean? But when you get the premium job done, the real expensive one, it feels more natural. But at the end of the day, both the men who are experienced with it admitted that it doesn't jiggle the same as natural. Me, I'm pro-natural. But if it's gotta be pro-natural, it's too easy for girls. A lot of women is cutting corners way at an all-time high. And there's a lot of suckers out here paying for this shit. A lot of simps paying for this and fucking up the game.
They got a payment plan. They got payment plans for that shit now.
Yeah, but it's still niggas, sucker ass niggas that's doing the payment plans for them or giving them the money.
No, you're definitely correct.
The 40-year-old virgins that's collecting the Pokemon cards, still Like, and it's still in the, you know, they get no pussy.
Paying for it too.
Well,
Willie B.
Okay, so what's the
I'm here.
percentage then?
Yes,
What
sir.
up?
These supposed to be real gangster cats. They paying for it too.
Yeah, we're visual men, so there is that percentage. But how high or low compared to the sucker niggas?
Willie B, have you been listening to this?
Man, I'm sitting here wondering how is Ray gonna act like bodybuilding is not natural, but taking fat and injecting your fat and moving it around your body is.
Yeah,
the hell sense do that make?
Yeah, go ahead.
And then you conflated, and then hold up, and then you conflated the argument by trying to add shit to it, like saying bodybuilders inject themselves. No, we talking about just bodybuilders.
Right.
We ain't talking about steroid use. Working. No, what I'm saying is
eating calories, watching.
What I'm saying is that injection shit just adds to you're just adding layers to the argument that aren't there. We ain't talking about injecting yourself. We're talking about bodybuilding, meaning just like working out.
No, we're talking about professional bodybuilding, that competition. That's what I mean. Not natural, not cats that everyday cats that go work out and that's just what it is. We're talking about professional competitive bodybuilding. You get what I'm saying?
So you're comparing somebody injecting themselves with something to enhance their workout. Like what you're doing is your comparison would make sense if you were saying that these bodybuilders are removing muscle from different areas of their body and relocating it. Then your argument would make sense. But what you're just saying is these women that are just moving fat around is the same as a dude that's injecting himself with something synthetic and then working out to enhance his. This isn't what these women is doing. These women aren't injecting shit to make their butts. They're just moving. They're doing the equivalent of a bodybuilder taking muscle out of his ass and moving it to his biceps.
No, they're not, because when you do fat transfer, what are you injecting yourself into? That's going to poison your body.
No. I'm not talking about poisoning. That's not even the argument. I'm just talking about the comparison between the two acts. Well, no, you just said when you hold up. When you just said when you do fat transfer, the equivalent of fat transfer would be muscle transfer, right?
No, well, fat is fat, muscle is muscle.
No, but you can't compare bodybuilders to people that are injecting fat. Then, if fat is fat and muscle is muscle, you can't even use those two against each other. Then,
no, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You said it's the same as bodybuilders. You said, what's the difference between bodybuilders doing that and women getting BBLs?
As far as what? What did I make it in similarity?
Man.
I'm asking.
I have to explain why don't you explain what you were saying?
You're jumping on debating what I said. So what is it? What was I saying it was in similarity to? Or was it?
You compared BBLs to bodybuilders. And that's what you did. You compared BBLs to, you've been arguing this point the whole time. Now that I caught your ass in a trap with your own words, now you want to go back and make it seem like you don't know what the fuck you was talking about. This is real crazy, Ray. This is why I tapped in, because Ray, you be on this bullshit sometimes, man. You be on this bullshit.
You've been coming for me since the first arc, and I'm
because you be on this bullshit, man. That's why.
Willie's been on me since
Now Ray is acting like he don't even know what he was comparing.
Now he wants to get loud and argumentative with and be the opposite of everything I say now.
No, so, I'm just holding. No, really, I'm holding you to your words. What I was saying was,
So let me tell you what I was saying. I said that I would rather have a fat transfer from a woman than a woman who has plastic surgery. It's not the same. That's what I
right. I know, okay, but I'm not. I don't. Right. Bro, I'm not saying you. I'm not even arguing whether you. Yeah, I'm not arguing whether you said that or not. I'm just talking about the comparison that you made between bodybuilders and women getting BBLs. You're the one who brought up this comparison. You brought that up.
No, I was arguing the point he made about that.
Okay, well then that's exactly what I'm saying. You was arguing the point that he made because he said
bodybuilders into the same forefront of fat transfer, and it's not the same thing. But
because you're the one who was arguing. You're the one who was arguing it because he said that bodybuilding is more natural.
Oh,
There's nothing natural about just moving fat around.
And I said it's not. You're right. I said
But right. That's my point. This is why I got on, because you're making it seem like because you're making it seem like it's the same, or even a BBL.
No, I never said that. I said
okay. So are you saying a BBL is more natural than bodybuilding?
What is a Brazilian butt lift? It's when you transfer your actual skin, your body fat, with nothing artificial to another portion of your body. When you do bodybuilding, you're injecting steroids into your body. When you inject silicone into your body, that's when you can correlate the same thing as steroids, because it's something poisonous in your body. I said fat transfer, there's nothing. You're transferring fat, transferred skin to your body to the next.
And I said, why don't
your body poisonous do that?
Then why don't you make and that's all I was saying is, why don't you make the same comparison what bodybuilders did? Because they're not. So you're saying it'd be more natural if bodybuilders were transferring muscle the same way that the BBL women are transferring fat?
It'd be more natural if bodybuilders didn't use anything. Okay, to your point, to where that's impossible, because you can't transfer muscle to be a professional.
Well, I'm saying hypothetically.
Oh no! I wasn't making it, because you can't do the two as far as professional body. I'm saying it's more natural.
I said hypothetically. I'm saying that would be the comparison, though, right?
I suppose. I guess.
You're not killing me with this bodybuilding crap.
I was just trying to go. He came on, so I was just trying to get him to understand. But I get what he's trying to say, but that's not what I'm saying.
Well, I'm just saying the natural. If you're talking about natural part, okay, well, that's a flimsy argument, because fat is natural, but so is muscle. It's made up if you build yourself with steroids to enhance your muscle, but it's also not natural to be just taking fat from one place of the body and just plugging it in somewhere else, especially to be sexually attractive.
Yes, you're right. As far as naturally altering your body,
these women aren't even doing this for like real competitive reasons like bodybuilders are.
Huh? Say it again.
I said these women are not doing this for the same reason that the men are. These women are doing this to get baby daddies.
But yet there's some cases where women who have babies that would like to make their body look better.
Shots fired.
There's some cases. There's some cases where niggas survive gunshot wounds to the head.
So you mean there's dudes that in the gym every day trying to look big to impress women?
Yeah.
Yeah. The same thing women go get surgeries done for? Yeah, right. Same shit.
Right.
So what are you talking about, Willie B? Niggas go to the gym to work out to get their body.
Because bodybuilding is actually a competitive profession.
Okay.
That's why.
Don't women
BBLs ain't.
Can't women do bodybuilding too though?
Well, can't men do BBLs too then?
No, they can. Oh yeah.
Okay then. Why? Okay, so why are we like? What are we talking about?
Who's doing that though?
What women do you know that are bodybuilding?
What do you mean? There's plenty of professional bodybuilders. You talk about Lee Haney. He's a very well-known, because it's a men's sport. But there are professional women bodybuilders that look.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's men that get cosmetic and plastic surgery, but it's not at the level. It's not at the. You're telling me men don't get? There's no cosmetic surgery for men? Are you kidding me?
I can name one man that has admitted, which most men would never do for a reason. So there's one man that has admitted this. You want to know what his name is? Man Kevo. But this man already got money though. Okay. So he cheated the system, and he could have went to the workout. So he's being shamed about the shit, because he could have went to the gym and he could.
Money is the root of all evil.
Of course.
That's all everybody does anything for. It's for some money. That doesn't seem weak to you?
For both sides, for both men or women that gets BBL without trying to do it naturally before trying to go work out or exercise is weak. Yes. But who is going to pocket watch somebody who got their money and say, I do what the fuck I want to with my body. There's that other side. So morally, yes, it's bad on both sides. Okay? But morally, professionally or not, if you injecting your body with any kind of anabolic steroids that know it's going to fuck your body up 10 years later or weaken your bones real quick, more than the power it provides is weak too. Than opposed to taking natural vitamins, supplements, and working out.
Yeah, but you can see these. You can see the men that was on steroids. They got issues, but they don't have them issues nearly as much and nearly as fast as these BBL chicks do. These chicks be fucking off their bodies.
You couldn't tell Lala Zato that. The famous Raiders linebacker that took steroids his whole career, and we seen. I mean, if you know, you know. We seen what it did to him. I mean, they were taking them heavy back then than they are now, but now it's easier to non-trace the shit. But let's not act like
there's more options.
Let's not act like cats ain't putting those creams still on their body and shit more, you know, and get caught up every now and then and act like they didn't know that it was a certain ingredient that was involved, whether it's MMA, football, or regular life. But the point is, I'm not pro BBL. I'm pro natural. But what I had a conversation on the panel yesterday. There is men that really likes BBLs.
Yeah, it's a lot of simp niggas out there.
You know, and
a lot of simps out there.
Why. I wonder why. I wonder why.
You know why these men nowadays, they like a lot of stuff. They act because they're raised by women, man. That's why.
Well, I was
because they're raised by.
Okay, I know you ain't speaking.
Yeah, well, but that's where it comes from. I ain't saying you, but that's where these. That's just real. That's where a lot of these dudes get this shit from. This is why these simp niggas.
The acceptance of dealing with a non-natural woman.
Their behaviors, yes, they get their behaviors by how they was raised, by who raised them.
So you saying by a woman raising them, a woman told them it's okay to deal with the type of natural woman like that.
Man, women sexualize their children more than anybody does. Yes. Women are the ones sexualizing these young girls and these young boys.
So you mean that this is just a question. This is not to, it's just a question. So you're saying that we wasn't ever sexualized as young men growing up when we were growing up?
By who?
Huh?
By who? By who?
By our surroundings, what we've seen and watched on television, and what we listened to on radio.
I don't really know what you mean by saying we were sexualized. I mean, I think children are sexualized. I think much more so by women than men.
Well, I say that because I'm saying that because you saying in today's kids, today's generation, and I'm saying in when we were growing up, we were just as sexualized as well, if not. Well, it's more accessible now. It's more accessible.
Well, then that's why we couldn't have been more.
But so we wasn't sexualized as young boys, teenagers.
Not the way that these people are today. No.
So there wasn't porn tapes on VHS that was accessible to us.
Yeah, there was, but it wasn't. But what I'm saying is, we couldn't watch VHS porn in the middle of motherfucking class. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
we had to sneak around to somebody's house whose dad had a porn tape to watch porn after school. We couldn't just go in the bathroom or in the break in the lunchroom and just watch porn while we're eating lunch on our phone.
Yeah,
it wasn't in the palm of our hands.
Yes,
it wasn't, and
Twitter too. Yes, in Twitter.
And it wasn't pushed as much. You got to think about it. There was shit on TV that wasn't even allowed nowadays.
Yes,
they barely had interracial relationships, let alone same-sex relationships on TV.
Yes, I agree. I don't disagree with that. The open or sexual orientation and the practice of it is
Yeah,
way
they're
more
just
out there.
sexualizing the hell out of these kids,
Yes,
man.
yes. They're
But
trying to
what I'm
do that.
saying though, the reason why I said women are doing this because these are the women are teaching this to their young boys.
Yes.
These are women telling their boys when they're 3, 4 years old that they're going to be lady killers and how cute they are and heartbreakers and a matter of fact, I just seen a video last week of a school teacher, encouraging the kids, the 3 and 4 year olds, to play with her titties because she had a tight shirt on.
You know what, Willie B?
A man could never do that.
Right. This is what's, and to your point, this is what's happening in our, my girl just told me this, that's happening in our schools, that she just was told this from one of her coworkers or somebody, that they had the kids line up and they had them line up to ask them, what do they identify themselves as, male or female? And this is in our schools up here.
I know.
Told me.
I know.
So what about the kid that still don't have a clear understanding, but still young to not know that you put them on Front Street like that? You get what I'm saying?
Well, they're not just giving them the choice between male and female. They're giving them the choice. They're giving them 6, 7, 8 different options.
Yes,
like
that's
demigod, demigoddess, and things are on these.
And they're sitting there with these checkboard, with these boards, checking it off. So what if the kid? It's just cringy, alarming. To your point, to the single parent, women parent, but also to that, Willie B, there's younger women parents who wants to be friends with their kids more than the mother.
Exactly. Yep.
So that's
you end up being friends with your kids, and that turns into a competitive relationship.
Yes.
And then there's jealousy and all that other shit.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of that too. I mean, not to say this wasn't happening when we was young, because but it's at an alarming rate that these adults want. I mean, look at the schools. The teachers are young now, and they're fucking the students now.
Yep.
We had
getting away with it.
Two young teachers.
There was just one last week. A female. This girl was having sex with I think had a baby.
Yeah.
And she got released because she said she had mental issues.
And the thing is, these women ain't ugly women. A lot of them's not like but ugly women that's messing with these young 15-year-old, 20-year-old looking men. So we only had we had Golden Girls as teachers, and you might have one counselor that was young looking. One. So it's the access, and teachers don't want to be teachers. They want to be friends with the students, and they want to do more than teach. After school, they kicking it with the teenagers after school. They're probably hitting bud with them.
Mm-hmm.
So
they are.
Yeah. And then they're not even attentive to the bullying that goes on in schools, and the kids aren't as thick-skinned than we were. So there's a lot of sensitivity.
Yeah, and plus it's the mind state society though too. See, a lot of these quote unquote women and ball movements teaching these girls to be moms but not wives.
Yes, that's another good point. They don't need us. They feel like they don't need us.
They're teaching these girls that men are poison.
Mm-hmm.
Stay away from men. They're just out to ruin your life.
Yeah, because they're scorned for what didn't happen the way they happened with the father. So this is where we are, and I just, man, what I was saying about Blac Chyna is that what I admire about her is that it's not too late to go and reverse. You're always going to be known as that whole stripper chick that never goes away. Your moniker is your moniker. But for me, I can admire a woman who wants to revert from her thottiness and her ratchet ways. At least give it a try and get things removed.
This nigga said rebirth.
Yeah, well, no, I said revert. Revert. I said
Right.
revert their
Hey
body.
man, that's a
No, I
women's
just but
talking
see you
point,
missed what I
man.
said. I didn't say you could revert your attitude, who you once were. Who you are is who you are. You get what I'm saying? But this, he went and got that devil tattoo off of her. You know, I can't not
No,
knock
that's good.
him.
I'm not going, and me neither. I'm
Yeah.
not going to knock nobody for doing that. But the thing is we just can't be giving her credit immediately.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This ain't no transformation
it's only
until
been 2 weeks.
Yeah, the personality, attitude,
right.
all
Until you
that.
see some results, man.
Yeah.
Because I heard somebody talking about this last night, and they were saying how, you know, it's one thing to go through a transformation in these things, but when you bring this shit on yourself, man, ain't nobody gonna give you credit for fixing it. You shot yourself in the foot, so we're gonna give you credit for going to the doctor.
And what hurts her is that her attitude to what y'all was saying before I hopped on this was always bad and kitty like, and to where I'm the shit and you can't tell me nothing, which is why Tiger ended up leaving her ass. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and she ain't been right since. That was the best thing she could have had was her baby dad. Because he was the one to make. That was the one.
Cats in the hood that shoot themselves don't get that same respect as a
Nah.
cat that got shot by somebody else.
Because he took her out the stripper. When they was looking at, he took her out that, thought process. Cat still known her as the famous Florida stripper, but then Tiger kind of toned that down a little bit. And then after that,
I'm just saying that the dad that wasn't in a nigga's life until he was 23 years old, when he comes around, motherfuckers don't be like, oh, I'm so glad you're here and you made this transformation. No, they be like, nigga, where the fuck you been?
Yeah.
You can't just, and I think Hood said it earlier, you can't just remove some tattoos and some body work and all of a sudden you automatically transform into this virtuous woman.
Oh, of course not.
Your virtue was in the mind state, not in that bullshit you put on your body.
Yeah, physical is one thing. We all know that, but it is a mind state. It is a mindset. That's the physical is the easy part. But but she could be the catalyst for other young women if the hope is her personality goes to what she's changing in her physicality. Like if she goes back and make peace with the Kardashians and all this and that, that's a very telling thing because they can't stand each other, bro.
Yeah, but the thing was, she needs, it's not even peace with the Kardashians. She needs to make peace with all these young girls that she influenced. And now she's reversing, and now she's reversing her message. Because in a way, what she's doing is she's kind of shitting on the people that all those girls that she influenced. Now she's telling them that all this shit I influenced you to do is wrong. Yeah. So how are you going to get them to reverse all the shit they did to themselves and their mind state?
Right.
Just changing this physical shit ain't good enough.
Right now, yeah, right. It's not going to be good enough, but it's a good start. Somebody got to be the face of doing it. And if there's one person who's the face of that was the face of plastic surgery other than Little Kim, it was Blac Chyna. So I don't think she's going to be, like Pac said, the spark, the brain that's going to, pass on to utilize everyone else to do. But again, I didn't even know she had a devil Baphomet tattoo on her, which goes to show what she was doing it for and who she was doing it for. You get what I'm saying? So, and her mom was wrong when everybody was saying her mom was crazy or her mom was tripping. She was a little much. Of course, her mom's a little bit bitterness. Her mom's a little bit jealous, envy, bitterness, but that's because she got cut off the money. But the mom was speaking some truth too. Both was messy. Because the mom was what we described as the mom that still wanted to be the kicking mom, than opposed to being the mom. So when the money stopped calling, then you want to act up. So mom was still trying to be more of the sister than the mom. I forgot the mama. Y'all forgot the mama was a porn star. To Willie B's porn.
Well, that's what the Kardashian. That's what the Kardashians' mom did. She put them on.
Well, yeah,
that was the mom.
That was the whole planned thing with Ray J and her. That was the planned scheme by the mama.
Oh yeah. The mom was behind that whole thing. And this is why I moved to remove Rob Kardashian from the simp list.
Really?
From the simp wall.
Because?
Because on the real, because he was born. This nigga was born a simp. He didn't have a fucking chance. He didn't have a chance. He never. This nigga was straight born a simp. His like you gotta think about he didn't have a chance, man. The men around him was either gone or right. D Wade ass need to be up on that damn wall. I don't care if we need to make 5 spots.
I said that, Willie B. I said that.
I ain't gonna stop. Hey, I ain't gonna leave Hood alone until we make that. Till we make that change.
Wait up there. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
If we're these men who's fathered men, and we, God damn well, if that was our kid that's below the age of 16, hell, 18. That
yeah, like we can look at. Look, we can look at D Wade. We can look at D Wade and tell you when he turned simp. We can't look back at We can't look at Rob Kardashian at any point of his life and look back and say where he wasn't a simp and he turned into one. We can't do that, right?
Well, yeah. You can tell his dad passed me the number.
D Wade was a simp.
Huh?
When though?
D Wade, he even just learned that attribute when he got in the league. That nigga's always.
I'm saying, but we didn't. No, hold up though. We did not see none of this until Gabrielle.
It wasn't nowhere.
I'm not saying he wasn't one. I'm not saying.
Those are learned behaviors, brother.
Right, but what I'm saying, I'm not saying he.
Everything we do in life consistently becomes a pattern.
Well, was he a single?
Yeah, but
raised by his mama?
There ain't no but.
No, actually, you know what? That's the crazy part. He wasn't. His dad, and that his mom gets all the credit, but his pops is actually one who took him away from his mom's and raised him because his mom's was on drugs.
Okay.
But she gets all the credit. But what I'm saying is I'm not saying D Wade wasn't a simp from day one. I'm just saying we didn't see none of this. We didn't know he was one until he got with her.
Nowhere near prevalent the way it is. Other than
we wouldn't have known. We would never have known if it wasn't for her.
For Gabrielle,
we would have just looked past him like everybody else.
Yeah, because I didn't get no indication other than what he wore coming to the game. I had some questionable things what he wore coming to the games. Like, hold it.
But that was after her. He wasn't doing that before her. He wasn't doing wasn't doing that shit. Yeah.
Because those are some questionable outfits.
Oh yeah. Well, I question a lot of them cats' outfits. Russell Westbrook.
Russell.
I know he's married. I know he's married with a wife and kids, but his outfit, James Harden.
Yeah, but see, that's what he said. That's what these rich niggas, they think that's money, and they just think they can wear what the fuck they want to, and get these pasted on beards and pasted on hair pieces. We know Floyd Mayweather came out. You niggas been bald all your life, and all of a sudden you guys got fades and beards. Come on, man. You niggas get rich. Niggas get rich and start wearing and doing some other shit that they get passes for. They get passes because I'm rich.
Well, that's Hollywood, man. That's Hollywood. I mean,
it's more blatant now more than ever will be.
That's Hollywood. I don't know if you was here for that. What was that last one we did? On the Jonathan Majors. We know how they do them.
What's your take on that? What's your overall?
Ray's joint staticky as hell.
Is it?
Yeah, Ray's joint.
Am I
that shit?
Am I clicky clacky?
Yeah, your shit is staticky, brother.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna come. Wait, hold on. Let me do it from the phone. I'm gonna do it from the fifth zone. I still need to hear what y'all, because I missed the Jonathan Majors show. So I want to know what you guys had to say about that. What's y'all overall? Is he a stud or is he a stud?
Majors?
Yeah. I didn't see the show. I didn't, you know what I mean? So what is y'all take on that? Is he sweet? Or is he unique?
I don't know. I don't think we even said anything about that, did we?
Who?
What did he say? Had a show about
Jonathan Majors. Yeah, we're gonna.
No, I'm just saying. I know y'all talked about him. I was just kind of relating the Hollywood factor, man. That's just the type of stuff they do, man.
So what's the overall?
They get you to
Ray shit, man. I'm telling you. Hey, come back in, Ray. Come back in. Yeah, that joint. I'm telling you, man. That joint was crackling my ears. That shit was crackling my ears. Let me play this bit while you coming back.
I'm just done with it.
This is her mom.
I'm definitely afraid of her. I swear to God, she would sacrifice me for more. What is she doing at the Grammys? For what? You ain't did it.
Uh-oh.
I can't complete nothing with a week. I'm coming out my feelings, and when I come out my feelings this time, I ain't gonna worry about King. I ain't gonna worry about Dream. I'm not gonna worry about Angela. I'm gonna get my soul right.
All right. So Blac Chyna is going through this major transformation. And to me, it's so refreshing to see it that she is actually doing a major make under where she's getting back to, kind of a more natural look. She's reducing certain things, modifications she's made on her body. She's dissolving fillers within her face. And, what is so fascinating about this is that it was as recent as the latest Grammys, the one that Sam Smith performed at, and it was just this big spectacle of demons and hell and flames and all these things, right? She was actually at the Grammys. She actually walked the carpet, which is why this is all so quick to me, that she is just like kind of rushing out of this entire I guess societal norm in Hollywood. I guess this is the best way to describe it. But this is what she actually wore to the Grammys. It would look like a big crow suit. And it was actually her mother that criticized this outfit, in which I'm going to read from what she allegedly said to her. She said, I texted.
This is ridiculous.
Total after tax is going to be $38.47.
This looked like she was doing witchcraft on the red carpet.
Wow.
That's what she looked like.
Chyna, this morning when I found out, I said, Chyna, what the H is this? Who are you trying to not impress? Who are you trying to not impress? Was this the guy that lives with you? Because this looks like this style, Tony said. I mean, I may have been a little mean or whatever, but it was well deserved. So yeah, I text her and I said, what is that? What are you doing? No response. Maybe if I said, oh, the dress was beautiful, I would have gotten a response. Now, not only is Blac Chyna dissolving her fillers in her face and her, reducing modifications and all these things, but she's also dissolving her OnlyFans. And this to me was a little bit poetic because a lot of people don't remember this picture, but Blac Chyna actually posted this picture to announce her whole, OnlyFans launch and all these things. And that's where people took notice of her Baphomet tattoo on her cheek. And, a lot of people, I remember, because I was one of them who were like, whoa, like these people are really illustrating what they believe in or what they're okay with. And so
you think she believes in that shit or she just getting shit?
Absolutely.
A lot of people's trendy.
Man, absolutely. You don't put that on your body for nothing, bro.
You think she follows that shit?
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you, she gets that. Hey, I'm gonna tell you where she gets that shit from, man. She gets that shit in Hollywood.
Shit about that.
No, because she gets that shit from her handlers.
Right, and she don't know shit about it. She don't know no literature about this shit.
She's a pawn.
She just knows what they told her. Yep,
she got the Baphomet. She's thinking that's some boss chick shit. If she don't know she another lost motherfucker, she don't know what the fuck she believes in.
She like y'all said, she's a follower. They said if you want to stay on, you want to keep collecting them checks. She was at them parties, but she went extreme. She was like, I'll go get the tattoo. It ain't no big thing. Like where some folks may have been reserved, but they still do the same shit. But they're like, well, that's too obvious for me, bro. Whereas she was more desperate, like to stay on. You get what I mean? So get the Baphomet. Who did some?
Hey, I'm gonna be real. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I think a lot of them people know more than what we think about that shit.
Absolutely.
A lot of them people know what they delving into, man.
Absolutely.
They just see the advantages and the power that they get from it, and that's why this is why who was that was talking about It was one of them talking about he was trying to reverse that shit that he did.
Lil
Because he
Nas
know he
X.
sold his soul.
Lil Nas X.
Yeah, I'm talking about before him. But these guys,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna tell you where this stuff comes from. This stuff comes from these J-word people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
This is their ideology. These are her handlers. They introduce you to this stuff, and it's just this spiritual enlightenment, this stuff that philosophy you've never heard before.
Yeah.
Shit chiming. I'm in the car. And that's where they get this shit from.
I agree.
They even tell you they worship the devil.
Yep. Jay-Z will tell you that.
They're making it more. They're making it more blatant and in your face more than ever.
Yep.
More than ever. That whole Grammys looked like a whole demonic thing.
But yes, and they've been doing this in Super Bowl. They've been doing this at Super Bowl shows, Super Bowl performances. They've been doing these little rituals and stuff. But that's the thing. You look at this Baphomet. A lot of people, if you don't know, the Baphomet is actually what's it called? An androgynous object. It's a male and female.
Right.
So it's easy to push this Baphomet ideology. Identification is just so open.
Yeah.
This is how they're able to get this shit through the door.
The mind control, social programming. Yeah. And what's the best consumer right now of hip hop music? It ain't us. It's our music, but we're buying it.
They've always been the biggest consumer. It's never been us.
It's definitely Pink Toes.
It's never been us.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they're showing up at hip hop shows.
Bro,
go ahead, I'm sorry.
We've never been the biggest consumers of rap music and hip hop. Never.
Well, you know, again, when I'm saying Willie B, you're right, but you know, when we were growing up, you didn't see that much of white spots in the hip hop unless it was Woodstock or a rock show. Now it's more all white spots and a few chocolate chips in the hip hop concert. You get what I'm saying? Now more so, where it was always there
at shows. You talking about at shows?
Yeah, when we were younger.
No, this is what I'm saying. No, bro, listen. I've been to several concerts.
Yeah,
when I go to rap concerts, I'm gonna tell you the blackest audiences I've been in is R&B concerts. When I seen Patti LaBelle, I seen Luther, I seen Morris Day, I seen New Edition. Them was black folks. When I went to see Hard Knock Life tour, and when you even listen to Ice Cube and NWA talk about when they left Compton in the 80s, was in Ohio and all these different cities, they said they were amazed with how white the audiences were. This was a bunch of white folks knowing their music, buying their tapes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, to their point, they could afford that. You know, we had the scrounge for that $10.99, $20.99.
Yeah, they had to go down to Tower Records and go get you know.
Yeah, the scrounge to get that tape, but we bought that tape like 4-5 times. That CD about 4-5. Somebody stole it.
One nigga would buy the tape. We would dub us a copy.
Or steal it on accident. Damn, bro, I forgot I had it in my pocket.
Yeah, I left it in my Walkman. My bad.
Yeah, I left it in the tape deck. I forgot to give it to you when you got the cop. You know what I'm saying? You're right. They've always been the more higher consumer, but you know, I mean,
nigga, we was using high-speed dubbing. Remember high-speed dubbing?
Oh man,
niggas used to put the tape over the hole. Nigga, you could take any old tape, cover that shit up with some tape or stuff some tissue in that bitch.
Tissue down in
that colorful, that colorful clear TDK.
You could dub over anything if you
could
put that shit in there.
Them old
I was recording my slow jams at 12 o'clock in the 90s on the tapes now because you know getting past the commercials. Now hurry up before I miss
it. It was a video.
You know it wasn't.
You know them videos only come on certain times. You know, like that Bone.
I was recording Def Comedy.
That shit only came on so many times.
Yeah.
You know, what I'm saying? So I had to
those,
go in the basement and dub that joint. You feel me?
I was a cat that was going to that Tower Records on that Friday to hear that new music in the headphones.
Man, I was recording Yo MTV raps, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I would have been coming to your house to
For
get
real.
that copy.
Those are the videos. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was dubbing that shit.
Rap City and shit.
Now they get to type it in.
Somebody's echoing.
Somebody.
What?
Somebody.
Somebody's echoing.
Let me get this BBL back up here.
So she actually later deleted this picture, but that was her announcing the launch of her OnlyFans. So I find it incredible that she went from that launching on OnlyFans and charging astronomical subscription fees for the OnlyFans, having these like really wild type of themes for her type of pictures and the posts she would make, to completely ridding it, completely being done with it. And the thing is, you can tell, like it's almost as if you can tell by their eyes, like how they almost seem like they are transforming themselves. So she actually got baptized back in 2021, I believe it was 2021.
And the Lord will bless you.
It was actually 2022 where she was baptized. So it seems to be that she was baptized last year, that she was still in the industry. And there was just one point where she just had to I guess, transform very rapidly. So far, she has received nothing but an outpouring of support on at least her Instagram, her social media. And I totally am so excited to see what this becomes, because once again, it just seems like maybe something spooked her along the way very recently. And this is what has sparked all of this change all of a sudden. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. This is just a quick coverage of what I know, what Blac Chyna is doing. And it seems to be that she wants to go in a more positive direction with her life. And in order to do that, the most positive direction you can take is to give your life up for Christ. Guys, let me know what you...
Okay.
Is that what it is? Oh, okay.
I mean,
I guess whatever's positive.
I mean, people, hey, whatever it takes for you to find whatever the inner peace or whatever you need, to make you a better person. I mean, I'm all for it. I think this is just ridiculous. Something scared her, so that it's just the same situation. When I talk about these guys that I see him in jail. They run some gangbanging shit. They got a Bible in their fucking hand, and then as soon as they get out,
oh, you mean when they get in jail or before
the motherfucker? Well, no, they as soon as they go to jail, they get all this religious shit.
Rehabilitated.
And then when they get out, now there's nothing wrong with that, but bro,
right? I was gonna say, hold it now.
Yeah, but you gotta continue in that walk.
Now, to Hood's point, it's unfortunate. It shouldn't have to take you to go to jail to rehabilitate yourself.
No, I'm not trying to knock the real motherfuckers that's really standing on that shit. I salute them.
Right.
Is this China shit? Is this real shit, or am I gonna see her on the fucking?
Or is it just convenient?
Exactly doing this shit.
Am
I gonna see her doing this shit?
No cap shit. And all the bitches like laughing and shit like them hyenas. All that.
You feel me? So I'm not picking on her. Okay? I'm not picking on her. She's
you're saying, to Willie's point, is it gotta be more than just the body that changes?
Yeah, it's gotta be the mind. You can't just go suck out, so I sucked all this out of my ass, and then so now does that suck the body count away? It's like,
because with her value? Oh no, her marketplace is very low value. It's low.
What's the value right now? I mean, she's got a 5 million, so she don't need a man for nothing.
I mean, but somebody wanted her OnlyFans was popping. Her OnlyFans was popping, and she gave that up. That's what really wowing everybody, that she gave up that OnlyFans for how much she was making. You breaking up, Troy?
I said
Yeah,
they
you're
say
breaking up.
they say that they say they're still focused on me.
Missed all that.
Yeah, that's how they got that picture of the Baphomet. You didn't hear me?
Oh, you was breaking up a little bit.
Simp trap though. That's what we're talking about. You see how you see how I got the simp trap up there?
I seen the little creepy mouse. With the ring.
Simp trap. So
But here's
is
the
what we gotta
dangerous
talk
part.
about. You know,
to y'all point, she has to change more because this is a woman that got her booty hole bleached and she practiced and actually
bleach. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Well, listen, listen. This is the woman that has gotten skin bleaching and she was selling it. She was actually marketing skin bleaching. So she's actually practiced. She really has a problem with her inner self.
If you don't like what the fuck I'm saying, get the fuck out of my chat room.
You know.
She don't like being a black woman.
She wasn't happy with herself, clearly.
You see, I'm getting my little shit.
Your clips? I see that.
See, nobody got that one.
Nobody
got that one. I jacked that one.
You had the sound off on it.
Yeah, we need to get him on the show.
Oh, the sound was off?
Yeah, the sound was off.
Man, that's some bullshit. That shit.
No, I can't hear it. I gotta see, because sometimes when you actually on the StreamYard shit, it actually don't, you can't see it the way it looks on the actual screen. On the actual, like if you're watching it.
Let me see if you hear it now.
If you don't like what the fuck I'm saying, get the fuck out of my chat room.
Nope, it says tap for sound.
It said tap for sound?
Yeah.
No, I heard it. It's probably on Troy. That's on your end. Because it normally just plays the sound as soon as he plays the clip. I heard it.
Yeah,
but get them. Yeah, automatically. Yeah, it mutes everybody. So that's probably why. Yeah, you'll get adjusted to the clips, Troy. You'll understand how that works. But the clips are legendary and appealing. And if you can get the right ones, it's a great addition to your show.
Yeah,
that fits your personality.
Everybody, all the good creators are stealing them all.
Bullshit. All you gotta do is get the movie.
You can use them, but they stealing them. They stealing a lot of.
No, I wouldn't even listen. Hood, I wouldn't even use nobody else's because you could go off movie clips and sound bites that appeals to you. Like that Angry Man one, that's yours. So what
do appeal to me though? Now I like that one.
They appeal to you because they're
not that one. I caught him. He was on a stream going ham. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use that.
Of course, we gonna take something from each other, like the bum 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 or beta. Shit like that is kind of on code shit to have. Every guy should have some sort of things. A celebratory thing, an introduction thing.
Fatty's taking a lot of them. Fatty, he's going in and snatching a lot of good ones, man.
But they're from movies. Oh yeah, well,
just like Jap, he got the classical fucking
the minister dude,
the church shit. Yeah, that. I
tried, good. I tried. I can't.
Nobody do that.
I can't.
Yo,
get
but
into
Fatty be having the videos though.
Yeah, I can't get into Minister Jack yet, bro.
Fatty be playing the video clips.
Yeah, it goes to what you're saying. Like it's a good presentation of what you like what you just said. Like if somebody's saying some shit in chat, bust that clip. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Well, you could bust some Seattle clips. It could be something from it's just all how you make it. I think everybody that has their own different ones unique. It's never no bad one. To me, there's so many clips you could take from. So I know I'm gonna do some deep digging, but there's gonna be some funny fucking ones, bro. You're right, X. I'm sorry. My son be getting on. He hear me say fuck like, hey, watch your mouth. Okay, you're right. You're right. So you already heard me say, you're right. You're right, my son. You heard me say it's a bad word. Like, watch your mouth, Dad. Okay, you're right. So, but nah, yeah, man. I still would never give Blac Chyna the dick though. She could never get. I seen her sex tape. It is tragic. So,
she's whack.
Oh, it's horrendous.
Oh wow.
It's horrendous. Her body, it's. She has had a decent face, but the surgery, like we all would think, did a bad number on her. Once it's the ant body look. So it was a tragic. I mean, it's there for the Google. Google's your friend, but it's it's you ain't missing nothing. You'd be like, who the fuck is paying? It is Sim Country for work. Who is paying for this? Who is paying for this? It is a travesty that she makes that much on OnlyFans. But again, internet fucked the game up. Internet fucked the game up. Boosie said a while ago what we always knew. Facebook fucked it all up for everybody. Instagram messed it all up. Messed the game up. Gave women passes.
You in there, Willie B? Everything's fair use, y'all.
So that's just where we at with it. The internet messed it up. Now, if there be a wave of women that switches it up like Blac Chyna, remains to be seen. But it takes a little bit more than the physical to be original. Oh, that's a bar. I'm gonna use that in my next rap line. I guarantee you. Don't steal it. Copyright. Ooh. Copyright.
Let me see. Yeah, so that's what it is. This is what we have. This is the day that we live in. It don't get no better. You think these hoes is learning? These hoes ain't learning. They're not being submissive. They're not.
I fuck Blac Chyna's mom too, though. She's a porn star. She could get it along. I give her some of this. I give her old ass some of this pipage, and
she's
get on about it.
Mother.
Yeah, she's a terrible mom.
There you go that simp talk.
Look, I mean, we've covered
a lot of the drama
that you've had in the past. What made you? I mean, I don't know if this is the right word. Reinvent yourself and do what you've done, because honestly, like Charles is saying, that doesn't happen a lot. This is pretty incredible.
For me, honestly, I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired. Not just honestly wasn't my life right. So I was just attracting all this negativity, and I wanted to honestly dig deep and really see like what's my purpose. Like, why am I even here? Why am I here on Earth? And just really find myself, because being in the industry for so long, you will lose yourself. So I wanted to get back to myself and, become a better mom, a better friend, be more spiritual, more business savvy, and really show the real person that I am, and not this persona that I was putting on.
Walking away from that is what makes, I think, from the outside, what makes this such a remarkable decision that you've made here, because people go like, wait a second, she's very successful, she was making money, and she's walking away from that. Can you talk about that and how that played into your decision?
So for my birthday, the only thing I wanted to do was get baptized. So I got baptized on my birthday. So I was reborn on my birthday. And then from there, I just, I kind of dug deep and, practiced solitude, and really just was able to focus on myself and like do the work, do the work within myself, meaning being alone, working out, practicing sobriety, the Bible. And those are the three things that I've been doing for the past 7 months. And
okay. So that's what she's been doing the last 7 months. I want to congratulate her. Now listen, this doesn't make the body count roll back, and we're not rolling back the dash, right? The mileage is mileage, right? But I give credit where credit is. If this is the truth, and she is 7 months clean and sober, that's good, because a lot of people think they could just change and keep doing the same dibbling and dabbling, and it doesn't work for a lot of people.
That's why I said, listen, for the backhand of the, who she is and what we know her to be, got to be admirable. Somebody got to be an agent of change. You get what I'm saying?
She like a Shiba Inu puppy.
Now, again, is the personality going to come with it? Like she's saying? No. That remains to be seen.
Are we gonna get this Chyna right here, or are we gonna get the other one? And I don't need to put the other video back up, right? But which one are we gonna get?
This one right here is a facade.
Well, it remains to be seen. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that.
Let's dig deeper.
I've just been finding myself more and more. I just want to be happy. Like, I just want to be peaceful with myself, and now, like, I realize, like, my kids are going to be 7 and 11 this year, and I want to be a positive reflection on them so that the generations that's to come can also have.
So everything that you say that you did in your past, when it starts to come to the light, you could say, oh, no, I did that shit way back in the day. No, bitch.
Yeah.
You did that shit 7 months ago.
Yeah, but see what she from what I see. Go ahead. Go ahead, Troy.
She blew that.
I don't think she did. I don't think she did for the women. For the dudes, yeah. You ain't gonna be able to revert our train of thought. If every dude know who she is, of course there's gonna be that one dude that be like, oh, I had no idea. But for the most part, no, she blew that. It's there. But for the young little girls and young teenage women and young adult women who may admire her and her style, which we don't know how much or whatever, this is, what I'm saying, who knows? But the pressure,
she was never really admirable, I never looked at her as being,
She ain't ugly. She ain't ugly.
So you just gotta look at looks. Is that where we're at? It's just looks is everything.
Right.
Well, no, but I'm just saying, no, that's not the end all.
On YouTube is everything. Like,
no, I'm not saying that's the all it is to mean thing.
A lot of subs.
But I'm not saying that's the all means everything. But she ain't ugly. She ain't. She ain't ugly.
And I could show you some ugly shit of her, man.
She's hella
ugly. No, you could show me some ugly shit ridiculous. Of her. I said she's not ugly in the face. She's not.
Well, you put enough money in these wigs and shit, and all this makeup. Right. She's got
without the reconstruction and not. Clearly, she still looks cool in the face. Her body is fucked, but her face still look cool.
I don't look cool.
You the one that said you wouldn't fuck with the no ass at all, bro.
No ass at all. Her booty ain't her face.
Come on.
Her booty ain't her face. Okay. She has without the butt fillers.
So you'll fuck with a bride that used to have ass, but she got flat.
No, because I'm not a pro BBL guy. So nope.
Cakes.
Nope, because I don't fuck with BBL women.
Chernobyl
so I don't fuck with no used tos. I fuck with the actual factuals, the naturals. Ain't no used to have ass. No.
Because you've been pumping up this Chyna. You've been pumping her up.
You just sat, wait a minute, but you just sat there and said you got to give her credit and you admire. You just sat there and pumped her up right there about her being 7 years clean.
That was the behavior. That was the behavior.
Okay, but it's still the same thing. You admire her change. So what are we talking about? You said you admired if this is what she is, and she says she's been 7 years clean and sober. You admire that.
So you still going with the wide load or what?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Absolutely. And then you bumped her face up to 8 too. Oh yes. And she cleans up. See, because last time you didn't specify if the wide load cleans up or not. See, now you did.
I said doesn't clean, and then you got.
Oh yeah, it doesn't clean. Yeah, now and she cleans up now. Oh, yeah, wide load right now. Absolutely. 3 kids, same dad, not a problem. 260, as long as it's curvaceous more than oatmeal cream pie.
So you're taking that over the standard ish with no kids.
I said this, that the modification to the standard issue makes it hard not to accept standard issue because there's still buns there. You upped her up in the sex department, and but she still
Listen,
has
man,
no kids
every bride doesn't
and
have a
4 in the
BBL.
kitchen.
We got to understand that. Every bride is not going to have a BBL. Every bride is
And
not
that's
going
the
to have
one I'm
an
looking
ass
for.
to where you don't know, like, damn, is that a BBL or not? Like, damn, is that a BBL?
I'll fuck with a BBL before I fuck with no ass at all. I'll tell you that.
Every girl
I'll
is
tell you
not
that.
going to be like that, sir.
Listen, I'm not fucking with no chick that got a body that look like mine and her booty look like it's in the front than the back. That's what this picture looks like. Her ass crack looks like it's in the front, not in the back. So no, I will fuck with the BBL before I will fuck with no ass at all. That's just me. That's just me. The credentials look good, but it's not proven.
Let's get back to Chyna.
So you're,
That piece in that
Go ahead, go ahead.
So you're choosing women off of how they look.
I'm choosing off the description of what he presented. Now, and I'm going off the experience of women that I've had. Okay. Now I could tell you out the 4 children's mother I had, ain't none of them been ugly, but one's been mediocre, and she's been the best baby mom out of the others.
So what part of a
look good.
car? What part of a car would you say that the ass is? Right.
A donk. A donk.
I'm just saying, like, what part of a car, like, what function do you know what I'm saying? What would be
the trunk? How big the trunk is?
Okay, so a trunk is a pretty important space, but it's not the most important space, right?
No, the engine is the front. The engine is. But if we're talking about cars, the engine is your mind.
What part of a woman's body would be the engine?
Your mind, her mind.
Her mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her mind.
Okay. So
because the wheels is the physical.
So the wheels is the physical.
That's right. The ass is the trunk. The front, the engine is your mind, is the brain.
So you go to a car, because that's how niggas is. They want to throw them loud ass beats in the trunk.
And the bigger the trunk, the better, right? The bigger the trunk, the better.
Them big ass rims on them.
And them
big ass rims on them, which could be.
And they don't give a fuck about nothing else. Right?
That's right.
Check engine light on, right? Come
on the old schools. On the old schools, yeah.
So we don't know no homies like okay.
On the old schools, yeah.
No, we don't know no homies like that. We never seen no homies like that. It's cool. We can skip right past that. So that's how we look at it.
That come out with the fresh paint, big rims.
I'm checking that engine. See, I'm checking that engine out. See this.
But when you so when you look at the Ferrari, so when you look at a Ferrari, do you need to check the engine for that?
Let me go back.
Do you need to check the engine for a Ferrari to know that it's that it's gonna ride smooth and good? Are you sure it's gonna ride smooth, or do you need to look under the engine?
Well, yeah, if that fucker's got 250,000 miles or like 300,000 miles, then yeah.
So are you still okay at 250,000 miles? Are you
more shit?
Okay, so then let me ask you this. So are you taking the 250,000 miles?
Everything.
Oh, right. Okay, so are you taking the 250,000 mile old school Caprice with the big trunk and rims, or are you taking a 250,000 mile exotic car?
Exotic car like what?
Whatever Ferrari. Anyone that comes to your mind.
Ferrari. Oh, see, I don't know how long them motherfuckers last. Honestly,
but you know them old schools what?
Well, because it's more people. Well, actually,
wait. But we know what the old schools never
is long. 250. I mean, shit. You know, depending on the maintenance of them, and if he was, driven on the freeway, or like he could be
you're adding stuff to it.
Condition.
Mm-hmm.
He could 250. That's a lot of miles, man.
You named the number. I'm just going with the car. I'm just telling you, are you going to take the old school, or are you going to take the 250,000 mile old school, or the 250,000 mile exotic car?
Shit, give me a Honda or something. I'll take the 250 over the Caprice.
Give me the old school.
See what I'm saying? See then y'all making my point. You want the natural old school that's lasting long. Who? Because you don't, just because it looks good and you know the Ferrari, it still got mileage on it, and we don't know it. We know what old schools do, and it's easier to fix that. Oh, we can get up under that engine. Okay, you can see all through them wires and screws and that old school.
And so that's what you want when we're looking at a woman. You see what
I
I'm saying?
want a natural, original.
Are you here?
I want a natural woman, a natural engine I can look up into and I can recalibrate, and I ain't got all these cords and all this extra shit. And I gotta take it to some other nigga to get you fixed, or some other woman to get you fixed up. I gotta go get you serviced when I can service you myself and keep you replenished to your originality, and just add a couple of attributes. We'll add some nails, we'll add some rims, we'll add some beats, we'll keep knocking your shit from the back so that trunk gets bigger. But guaranteed, we can calibrate that engine. We can calibrate that engine to
a dumb broad.
We can put a 450 rocket in there.
A dumb broad with ass spit out more dumbass kids.
Okay, I'd rather have a dumbass old school broad than a dumbass fast ass car bitch, a dumbass fast bitch that I can't control. That you can spin out of control at any moment if you press on the gas too hard. I'm good. You go ahead and keep that exotic fast ass bitch. I'll keep my own school.
So you want a dumb slow ass bitch?
I know I can maneuver that. I can maneuver and recalibrate my old school. I can't get up under that fast car and fix that shit up. I got to
want a Volkswagen Bug.
Hey, this nigga
He went with them 72 and them deuce and a quarters, huh?
Listen, I'll take a new school Bug before I take a 250,000 mile Ferrari that I don't know is gonna go out. I mean, I can't fix that shit myself. I don't want nothing I can't fix myself. I don't want nothing that I can't use my tools to get up under there and adjust it, if you know what I mean. If I always gotta take you somewhere to get you fixed, I don't want it. Put it like that.
Where's Def Dabster at?
Now, who gonna argue with that? Who gonna argue with that? You gonna take the old school 250,000 miles? You gonna take that exotic car that's over 250,000 miles? Which one are you gonna take?
Check it out.
You like the fast, or you like them nice and slow and original?
You're switching up. There's no way.
Hey, I'm going with the dynamic.
That's what Ray does.
There's no way
I'm going with the dynamic.
That can fucking impact anything we're talking about.
I'm going with the dynamic that you presented. You asked me how big is the trunk, because the trunk is important. No. I said old school. I want a dump.
It's important to you.
Okay.
The two
and you picked the Ferrari.
Things on the car is the shoes and the look. Cause you go for based on my analysis, right? We've had these charts, and this is why I do this.
That Wilo's a dunk.
And I'm gonna have mileage on it. So I'm gonna add another section. It's gonna have
they all got mileage on it.
Right. Okay. So that we can analyze it properly. Okay. The majority of the guys, they're going for the girls with the more fatter ass. Like if I take a kid away from Hot Tamale and put $40,000 on her, and just let's say she has real hair, niggas will be all over that. Niggas will throw the whole career away for that, right? Pass up a woman making that's feminine, one less kid. You see what I'm saying? You put these dynamics together, and it changes dramatically, man. So when you put it all in the computer, guys are looking for more of an ass and the face. So that's the shoes in the trunk. That's the most important thing to you when it comes to a car. Based on, you don't care about the feminine. Like, what's the feminine about the car, right?
But what about the look of the car though? How about just the overall, like, you can see a car in somebody's front yard that ain't even running. And if it's a classic car, you gonna admire that motherfucker as a nice car. It don't even have to have tires on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's the engine got to do with it?
There is that
well,
too.
the engine is the key.
Well,
Is
that's what this hot tamale is. It's no job, no engine. She can't cook, fake hair, right? Now she can clean up. This is what she can do. You can give her the key. She's not paying for anything. She can clean up after these badass kids, but that's easy because you motherfuckers gonna be eating Five Guys and shit all the time, right? She can't cook.
All right.
Right? So you're not gonna have to worry about hair all in your
She
sink
can't
and
cook
shit.
or she don't cook.
well, no, it says can't cook, but no job and can't cook.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, no job, can't cook. She's a 10 in the face and she cleans up.
Nah.
So she's only worth something when you're home or when you guys go out and people can see her face.
Yep.
So people can walk by and say, wow, she's a 10 in the face.
And she ain't even worth nothing when you're home if she can't cook.
She's not worth shit.
And she got
right?
kids. She got 3 kids.
She got 3 kids.
And she don't do hair. So now you got to pay for 4 heads.
How you have 3 kids, no job, and don't know how to cook? Oh, that's most women, huh?
Huh. Well, they think they could cook. They trying to make some box macaroni and cheese and shit. I be seeing these plates. They got the canned string beans and shit, man. Man, if you don't get the fuck out of here with that shit, for real, that's not cooking, man. You don't. That shit's already cooked. You can eat that shit straight out the can. It's already cooked. You just heating shit up. Texas toast and shit. What's wrong with these broads? Right? So a motherfucker, the no acetol, she's feminine, 1 kid, registered nurse, making $120K. Ooh, she might be one of those travel nurses, right? 1 kid, right? She got some average box, 6 in the face. Nobody's picking her. That's the elephant in the room. Nobody is picking her.
You know what the cold part is? Nobody they getting picked. Trust me.
Now they're getting picked because there's some smart dudes out there.
Yeah.
There's some smart. Hey,
That's
listen.
real.
There's some smart dudes out there. And then you're gonna get this guy that get the hot tamale, and he's gonna be having to chase that bitch out of every fucking club in the city.
Yep. And fight with all 3 of them.
Why wouldn't she be at the club? She got more ass than the bitches at the club.
And if she got 3 baby daddies, at least one of them is going to be a problem.
He's at the club. One of them.
At least one of them is going to be a problem, and is still trying to get with her.
And she's
she might be. She might be
fine ass bride. No job. She expect you to have it all.
Yeah, and she probably fucking her baby's daddy still too. She got 3 of them.
You feel me? This wide load, this 260, Ray vouched for this. Oh, he ain't here. I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, but he did though. Hey, he has on more than one occasion.
But the 260, hey, we could do the math and do some numbers and see what that equivalent to, to a guy. Like a woman 260, what would that be for a guy? Like, it's not a guy 260, right? A guy 260 is not the same as a woman 260, is it?
Nah.
Is it the same thing? If that's the case, I mean, there's some guys that's in trouble. I know a lot of guys is 240 pounds.
Nah,
and up.
the equivalent of a 260 what a dude would be his income probably.
Oh, his income.
Yep.
So if he go down that rabbit hole then.
Well, because you know a woman will date an overweight man. I ain't saying a man won't date an overweight woman, but women don't look at our weight as much as attractiveness as we do. Okay. Women are attracted to our. I mean, we say it all the time. Women are attracted to our success. They're attracted to what we can provide in the future. We're attracted to their past. That's typically how it works. So if you're 260 as a female, that might take you out the game. That's the same as a dude who's like the 45K brother.
Took his ass out the game.
Yep.
He's out of the game. See?
Because he could be good looking. He could be a nice guy and all that, but he just don't make enough money.
He's just not cutting the mustard.
Mm-hmm. And that's the same thing with an overweight woman. You might be with her, you might fuck her, but you ain't going to be taking her. You ain't going to be showing her off in front of people.
Right.
And she ain't going to show off no average earning man in front of people because he got an average car. He wears regular clothes.
He doesn't have anything to say. When it's time,
right.
You know when it's time to
go
around
leave?
the room and no, not time to leave. When it's time to go around the room and everybody kind of talk about what they do and what they're kind of up to. You know, like a young motherfucker, he always could get away with, oh, I'm in school. Right?
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? That shit only lasts for so long, though. Now that you 30, 40 years old, you still talking about you in school. I mean, that's good, but it's nothing that you can just lean on. Like, oh, I'm in school. No, you've been fucking off for 15 fucking years, and you haven't did shit. Okay?
Yeah, because it's going to be, you're in school for what? What you in school for? Well, what degree you got? Well, if you got a degree, how come you only making $50,000 a year?
Right. What is it? What is this? Are you going back to get some extra credits or something? You know, what is this all about? Let me see this, Chyna. This video's almost done.
Stability and balance in their life so that they can become successful and not fall victim to the things that really honestly is not a good thing. And none of those things like serve me. And that's just like really what it was for me.
Your custody arrangement, and I may be wrong here, but my recollection is that you had Dream about 30% of the time. Is that something you're moving to change? And are you communicating with Rob and I guess the rest of the family? Because I know Chloe played a part in raising Dream as well. Has this made inroads for you in that department?
We share 50-50 custody. That's number one.
That's number one. You sound like an unfit fucking mother. That's for one. What? You haven't changed at all. I could tell by the way you talk that you haven't changed at all. She haven't changed at all.
Too, I cannot control if Chloe is watching.
No, you could control this. You could be a better mother, and they could feel like that the kid is safe with you, and then they wouldn't be all down your breathing down your because the shit that you're doing, you're not taking accountability. Okay?
Get checked out. Go get checked out. It's sad. And it really blows the fuck out of me. And
this is why they don't want, that's why Chloe's taking care of the kid. But you can't see that. You thought it was the BBL and all of this. No, it's your attitude and the way you're conducting yourself.
Yep.
The BBL doesn't just make you turn into a complete idiot running around saying this stupid shit.
Y'all want people like to like represent for like the black community, like for real. I don't give a fuck about the driver, like seriously. And we're gonna like represent like for the black community, like do that. Go get the shot. Take the shot every 10 years.
Hell yeah.
The same shit that you have to like do, the same thing that you have to do to enroll your kids. If you got kids, after all them fucking abortions that probably bitches are like.
I feel you, girl. I feel you. That's
You
what,
get what
yeah,
I'm saying?
hell yeah.
Fuck, bro.
Hell yeah.
So this is why people, grandparents is dying and shit. My grandmama been dead. Check this out. My grandmama been dead. My grandmama been dead.
R.I.P.
And I've been that. That people that's richer is gonna keep getting rich. And the poor is gonna get poorer.
They don't want you out getting arrested with their fucking nephew, idiot. This is some idiot ass shit for a man to do this or a woman to do this. You can't run around 30-something years old or whatever, how she's 34 years old, even 24 years old. And then all of a sudden you change just because I'm glad. You're not using, you're not drinking and drugging.
How old is she?
I think she's 34. I think she was born in 88.
Yeah, I'm starting to think something happened, man. Something happened. Maybe somebody showed her something. Maybe somebody told her something.
Right.
You know, these entertainers, they don't just flip the script like this, man. So something might have happened, and she just scared.
She's hallucinating, man. You hear her mama on the other video. She hallucinating, man. This woman.
Well, she said she was. Did she say she's sober now?
Yeah, for the past 7 months or something.
Blac Chyna said, so sober from what though?
Shit, I mean, sober being, well, I guess if I stop drinking, I could still smoke weed, right? You see what I'm saying? So
you're
I
just,
don't know. Are you completely clean and sober? Or because
well, I'm just wondering what is she sober from? Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is you sober from drinking, or is there something else you've been doing?
Yeah, she's, it looks to me like she's, not too far from, I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't even gonna say it.
At the end of the day, you have to forget.
Some people need to get sober from themselves.
Yeah, now if she's getting sober, that's great. But I don't want women to think that this is the path you can take and then boss niggas is just gonna wife you the fuck up. It's not going down like that. Now, there is a place for you. When your market value goes down, or some car lots, they're not gonna keep those cars that's like 2 years old and shit, 3 years old, 5 years old. They move them to other lots. They got other lots for that. So you're not gonna be on the showroom floor with 250,000 miles and all of this baggage. You're not getting on the showroom floor, and the niggas ain't getting on the showroom floor unless they turn themselves into a fucking mega millionaire or some shit. Right? That's what men got to do.
They gotta put the work in.
It's very few cute niggas that could just run around and just get all the bitches, bro. In real life, you can get the bitches in your town, but how many bitches are you really going to be bagging though in real life without some type of status or something?
True.
Give and forget, so you can open up your heart, so you can be successful and have a healthy relationship, just not even just for ourselves, but for the baby. You know, this is a
They've
child
been
that
saying it's about the baby. Everybody's been saying it's about the baby. The Kardashians, you know, those girls been. I watched some episodes. You know, they're worried. They're really worried.
Man, that's not a baby no more. That's like a 7, 8-year-old.
Yeah, however old. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker shit. She full of shit, bro.
Right.
didn't even ask to be here. So
Didn't
we need to
ask
all
to
come
be
together
here.
as a collective because it takes a
No,
village.
it ain't no village. You just want a village of billionaires and shit. You smart. You found the simp, and that's why he's on this wall. Okay?
He needs to be took off.
Nah, he ain't getting took off. Fuck that. His ass is staying. He gonna be up there for at least a couple more weeks, Jack. For this shit. She talking about we all need to come together. No, you need to do your duty and take care of your fucking kid. And worry about taking care of your kid and nothing else but that. Okay? That's what the fuck she needs to do. If she wants some advice from Dr. Hood, that's what the fuck she needs to do. Not worried about, oh, we all need to come together and all of this bullshit. Let me go back. Because that was, I didn't like how that came off. Let me see.
To all come together as a collective. Child that didn't even ask to be here. So we need to all come together as a collective because it takes a village.
Yeah, it takes a village of billionaires. No matter how stupid she looks, she always winning. No matter how stupid these broads look, they're always winning.
To raise a child, you know? And that's just really like my focus, like as far as co-parenting goes. Like I'm very happy with the situation with the 50-50 custody. And, you know, I think that everybody's happy. Especially Dream. Long as Dream is happy, I'm happy. I don't really care about anything else.
Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. Def Dabster. Def Dabster's out of there. Let me see, man. Yeah, we got on her, man. What more could we say, bro? What more could we say? She's back with her shenanigans. We're going to see how long this lasts. I'm cheering for her. You know, I know she's not going to get the man she wants unless she's going to have to downgrade, unless there's going to be a simp. You know, maybe if Russell Wilson pops up every 5 years. I heard, what's his name? What's his name? Dating Poole. What's dude's name that got punched by Draymond Green?
Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole. He's supposed to be dating Ice Spice. I heard he tricked off a lot of money on that girl, man.
Oh, man.
I heard he tricked off a lot of money. He's probably loving that. That little bitch.
She looks like a little alien.
Man, look. It's wild out here, man. It's wild. So yeah, I'm gonna dig into that. I'm gonna have to probably dig into that because that came across my desk too. The Jordan Poole.
Hey, 500K though.
Is that what it say?
That's what it said. 500K.
Tricked off 500K.
He tricked off
So
500K.
there are dudes out here that she could find, but I doubt it's gonna happen. It's probably less than likely.
Find for what? The like marry her? Like come on, like long term?
Is she worth 500?
Even short term, unless it's gonna be like a young dude that, you know, he's in the hood, he's in the trap, but he got a little name for himself, and he might just want to leech off of her real quick just to kind of, you know what I'm saying, jump off her back.
Is she
I can see that, but
is she worth 500K because she turned down Drake?
Oh, the Ice Spice?
Yeah.
I don't know.
500K, like.
Yeah, Ice Spice. She might not be worth that, man.
She told Drake he couldn't hump.
She said she got 2 million. Ice Spice got 2 million. She just came out. Her little shit jumping. They like her little shit.
She looked like an anime character.
Yeah, man, let's get some closing remarks, man. Transformation. Simp traps.
Man, where was that shit?
It's a trap. She's gonna get something. That's the crazy part about it. She's gonna get something. 34. She could probably still pop out another kid too. She'll probably go get a little young NBA nigga or something.
I don't know. After she did the cosmetics, she looks ugly to me.
Nah, she gonna get a simp ass nigga, dog. That's sympathizing with this bitch, bro. I'm telling you.
Sure is. Yep, and it's probably gonna be a rap.
It's gonna be sympathizing.
It's gonna be one of these rap niggas too.
Yeah, it's
you
gonna
notice
be like
these
a
R&B.
T.I. and Tiny type of situation.
You notice these R&B niggas don't be simping like these rap niggas. These thug ass rap niggas do. Ain't that something?
No, oh man, them thug rap niggas is simping hard.
You see Chris Brown and these R&B niggas doing that? Tell me who Chris Brown simping for.
Gospel,
and Ray J and these R&B.
Gospel, what it do? You got the floor. Gospel. Oh, come on, man. You popped up, man. Come on, man.
Who's Gospel?
Somebody he came up. His mic's on and everything. He ain't saying nothing. He'll probably come back. Oh, you there?
Yes.
Yeah, what's going on, boss?
Well, nothing's going on. Nothing. I'm the regular dude that stays at home and nothing's going on.
Well, what you got on the topic, man? You ain't got nothing on the topic?
Yeah, you trolling.
Well, it seems to me that your topic is about simping, right? And traps. Yes?
Yeah.
You said the conversation's about what?
That is not normal, man.
Hey. So do you? So are you a simp, Mr. Gospel?
Me a simp? No.
Do you pay for women?
I'm an old cell.
You're a what?
Old cell. I'm an incel, involuntary celibate, but very old.
How old are you?
Incel.
Oh.
Well, around
Around? No,
around
I didn't know. Hold on, we don't play like that, man. I'm not asking you how old around you is, bro. I'm just asking how old is you, bro.
around 45 to 50.
Around 45 to 50.
Yes.
So you really could be 42. You could be 51. You just
Around there.
Between
you just don't want to
45
make you just
45
don't
and
want to make
50.
it clear, huh?
Yes.
So what are you doing about your situation? Are you gonna settle for that, or are you gonna try to get out here and
Well,
get you something, or what's going on?
well, I'm already a sub 5, and
How many wives you got?
I'm suffering from hair loss, so I look much more older than I am, and
Okay.
I'm not a tall guy. I'm a short guy.
How
So
tall
where
are
are you
you?
from, man? Where are you from?
It's over for me.
Where are you from, man?
Well, let's say
No, see, this is what I'm
in
saying. I don't want
the
to say. I don't
Eastern
want. Listen real carefully, though. I don't want
Eastern
to
Europe.
say anything, bro.
Bro, are
Like,
you trolling, bro?
yeah,
Are you
because you
trolling?
like these is just like for real, bro. I don't want to
Well,
say anything.
I'm real.
Well, yeah, but but listen to what I'm saying, though. You're talking about it's over for you. You're an incel. These are some of the issues I think you're having. Is you're not direct. You're not transparent. You're not clear.
Of course, we are online. People online are not direct. What you are expecting?
So because you're online, you just can't be direct.
Of course,
Oh,
that's the way it is.
okay.
Well, I just want to say that with my experience, it was a time in my life when I was younger that the only thing I knew it was a blue pill mindset. In my time, there was only blue pill. So I tried many things, trying to go out, trying to meet new people, trying to go to the bars. Even I tried to go alone when I had no one to go. And well, it's hard, man. And so many resource wasted, so many time wasted. So my advice is don't try it hard. Don't try it hard. Don't expend too much money. Don't expend too much resources and time. Time is the most precious thing in the world.
What happened to old boy?
It's that crack. It's that crack music. We got money, so we fucking off. We fucking off. Yeah, we fucking off. We in the hood, and we fucking off. We fucking off. We got money, so we fucking off. Niggas tripping, get their head fucking blew off. We in the hood, and we fucking off. Rolling nice cars, yeah, we fucking off. We handle our business, but we still fucking off. Every fucking weekend, yeah, we fucking off. Got our bitches mad at us cause we fucking off. Real hood niggas, yeah, we fucking off. We ain't fucking soft, yeah, we fucking off. Run up and get your head fucking blew off. Yeah, we fucking off. Yeah, we rolling cars. Yeah, we rolling dice. Yeah, we fucking off. Tryna blow stacks. Nigga Rolex. Young Dewey in the hood with them bro tracks. Yeah, I maintain. Yeah, I'm ducking off. When it's hot, cause I'm fucking off. I was fucking off. Now I'm fucking. We got money, so we fucking off. We fucking off. Yeah, we fucking off. We in the hood, and we fucking off. 20 racks on my chain, I'm fucking off. Wheels way too big, I'm fucking off. Doors up on the whip, I'm fucking off. Cop said my watch is too big, can I take it off? I'm fucking off. I'm fucking off. I blow a whole zip, nigga, I'm fucking off. I got a bad bitch, nigga, I'm fucking off. I'm fucking off. I'm fucking off. She suck my dick until I'm fucking soft. She say I'm worth it. She say I worked it. I'm just fucking off. But she say I'm perfect.